Hello viewers, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm continuing playing as La Plata in darkest hard surviving game Kaiserreich mod. In the last episode we started a war with Brazil and Bolivia over the shooting of some soldiers here and there, and we are slowly but surely winning them. In this episode I'm likely going to win the war and crush my syndicalist neighbors to the north. So we're going to continue obviously where we left off. I plan to encircle the Brazilians here in Porto Alegre, but that failed, so I'm probably just going to go for a push where I attack in provinces to drain them of their manpower. Because in this mod, if a country does not have the manpower to reinforce its troops during a war, it will be the end for them. Because, as I've said, in Kaiserreich you cannot mobilize. You only have manpower growth from, I guess, we can say it's natural growth. So, if you can't play a defensive war in this case, then or don't have good manpower growth, you are going to fall relatively quickly, which is of course not good by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm going to try to do that to Brazil exactly. Now how am I doing that? Well, I'm going to attack their provinces with overwhelming odds. That's strategy number 1. Overwhelming odds, as I said, and attack from multiple sides, which also gives a bonus to my attack, and a pretty good one. Wait a second, I'm gonna show you it here. Let's see here. Well, no. Well, it's not a bonus to my attack, but a negative bonus to them, where it says enveloped -5. I mean, it's not much, but it is honest work, as they say in some nice internet memes. To be fair, I could have probably tried to deploy these units here and they would have gotten faster, and this would have been the same situation. So if one of your armies has already reached a province and the others are severely lagging behind, what you can do is try to redeploy there, because that will definitely work. Okay, so I'm being attacked here in this province, so let's just kind of remove the pressure here by attacking the Bolivians and Brazilians in this province, their current capital, which will probably be enough, not going to lie. Oh yes, it was definitely enough, because they just stopped attacking my little army here in Sucre, so that's very nice, even if I do say so myself. Alright. I have one here in Nuestra Senora de la Paz and destroy the garrison division, which is very useful. So what I'm going to do now is try to deploy this unit here. And well, this unit arrive in September, so you can try to deploy as well. And these units can just go up there. I'm going to assist the invasion into here, into Campo Grande, with the units that have recently tried to deploy over here. And things are going extremely well, even if I do say so myself. Now these Chilean boys are gonna stay here. Yeah, I maybe have... wait, how much? Oh my! It seems that my little strat of completely draining Brazil of the manpower may not work, because they have an overwhelming amount of it. Well, I guess what I just gotta do now is to target their industrial areas, and that way I could stop them from reinforcing and building new units, which is its minimum strategy. Also, why are you... oh, there's no resistance here, really? Well, damn, I guess that's just a free capital to take. So I hope I can win here in Sao Paulo, which is a fairly costly battle, even if I do say so myself, but it's for the greater good. Oh, I completely forgot this. I can finally start researching armored division formation, and that will allow me to make tanks, which is extremely useful in my opinion. I mean, wait, yeah, having just so many provinces with so much manpower for Brazil really does make them have a lot of manpower, but that does not stop me from attempting my best here to pull a victory. Now, as I said, I'm not attacking from this province with Chile because the land will go to them and I don't want them to annex Bolivia. Okay, so I took Sao Paulo and whoa, my manpower go just skyrocketed to 0.45, which is a lot. Now I think of it, it could be nice to annex some Brazilian provinces here and there that give a lot of manpower growth, because I do not have a lot of it, unfortunately. Bolivia does not have a lot of manpower as well. So I guess me just yoinking some land from Brazil will be a pretty good strategical choice, I would have thought. Right, let's just beat them up here in La Santísima Trinidad. I just want to break them so that they will retreat, like Ivan Drago. If they die, they die. So once they do start retreating, that means that those units are kind of useless. They can't reinforce or anything. And that will make my job significantly easier. Also, Rio de Janeiro is kind of open here, so maybe we can push for an encirclement here, which I definitely will try for. Where are they? Ah, there. So they are encountering resistance. Epic. I'm going to support attack here. And we're going to annex Bolivia fairly soon. Now, I'm only fighting Brazil and Bolivia, which makes things easier. Sometimes some North and South American country joins them, which makes things a bit more complicated than they should be. But in this case, I got the easy fight, I suppose, which is nice. So I'm making more cavalry divisions here, which is good. Cavalry is always good for making encirclement, and encirclements destroy units, so that's always nice to witness. Yeah, my logistics wizard is going to be in Vitoria fairly soon. Oh, I took the Bolivian capital. Can I annex them? Yes, excellent, mine. Ah. So now, there are Brazilians in this province, but I don't. Oh, wait. What kind of event was that? La Paz has fallen. Oh yeah, La Paz, basically Bolivia. That's very nice. Yep. I can launch an offensive. This offensive here increases unit speed and ESC, so it will make the units just stronger in general for a little bit. And I launched this to try to encircle them there. It's very likely, unfortunately, they're gonna get out of it because they spawned units there. But oh well. It's not a colossal loss, even if it is rather annoying in my opinion. So I'm going for a front, well, rather front-wide push right now, because Brazil kind of just lost their ally and they are in huge trouble. So let's... Okay, also I encircle some divisions here in Rio de Janeiro, their current capital. So let's just... Actually, I'm going to attack Goiânia here with my troops and walk this Chilean division here into Rio de Janeiro. Because honestly, why not? Also did a fun trivia fact here. Did you know that Goiânia, I think, had one of the worst radiation-induced incidents in the whole world? Because some guy just basically saw a radiotherapy machine, I believe, of sorts. I don't remember which one, and they kind of just stole some bits from it, and the material that they used inside of it glows. So they kind of just played around with it and spread their radioactive substances that way, which of course is quite dangerous for human life. But hey, what can you do if people are doing stuff with something borderline magical that they do not know anything about? Alright, Rio de Janeiro is gonna fall soon. Let's just push into the Amazon rainforest now. Now let's see here. Claiming. I do like the fact I'm making 0.5 manpower per day basically. So I think I'm going to claim some territory from Brazil here. Maybe Rio de Janeiro as well. Vitória. Belo Horizonte. Goiânia. And Campo Grande. Yeah. I think that's a fair amount of territory that I've claimed from Brazil. As I said, I primarily want them for the manpower growth, because my manpower growth is not ideal, to put it lightly. And increasing it is a smart idea, even if Brazil does become my puppet. They won't get as much manpower growth per day, but let's be honest, they very... Oh! 5% morale, wow! Rio de Janeiro has been captured. Capital of Brazil has fallen. Rio is now in our hands and the government has fled to the north, to Recife. Great news indeed! Morale basically allows your troops to regain organization faster, depending of course on what stats they have in general, and... oh wait, victory over Brazil. The armed forces of La Plata won a crushing victory over their historic Brazilian foes. Shall we dictate terms to the Brazilians or continue the war to absolute victory? Join the Brazilian Southwest and the Southwest and impose a friendly government. Just impose a friendly government to continue the war. Well, let's claim the Southwest and make them our puppets. Excellent. And I did claim this Southwest here, as you can see. Oh, that's beautiful. I couldn't get their capital though. A friendly cabinet in Brazil. Yeah, maybe just leave them under a civilian government. Yeah, Rio de Janeiro. Excellent. Now, I do not see any decisions to deal with Bolivia, so they're just going to be mine forever, I guess. Not that I mind that, to be honest. Oh! Fate of occupied Bolivia. In the recent conflict, La Plata vanquished Bolivia. Now that peace has returned, we must decide the fate of the former Bolivian provinces. Should we liberate Bolivia with a friendly government, keep Santa Cruz for ourselves, or maintain direct rule? Maintain direct rule. You may be asking, Denchikus, why? That depends for Bolivia. Oh no. Now, I'm gonna keep it under occupation. Why? Well, because they have all these nice resources here that I can definitely benefit off. And benefit off I will. Industrial dismantlement. As Brazil has been defeated, some sectors of our government believe in imposing heavy, mainly industrial operations towards them. By forcing them to dismantle part of the industry, we could speed up our own construction efforts in industrial sector. And as well, we can Brazil will never be able to stand against La Plata. Demand on destroy Brazil, we don't need to humiliate them that much. Yeah, let's dismantle it. Why not? Because the off-map production of raw resources is very beautiful. And I want that. Also, we have 60 IC finally. So that means that we have gotten our 5th research slot that we also have wanted. Now, speaking of my good old tank plan, there is Bordeaux Gore here. That's very difficult to deny. I think I'm going to give back Vitória to Brazil, though. I think I bullied them a little bit too much here. There it is. So now it looks marginally better, I guess, besides my little penetration into Brazil. Well, they still have quite a few provinces with manpower, so me doing that to them did not weaken them as much as you would think. I mean, definitely did hurt them, but It's not the end of the world for Brazil, of course. I mean, I won, which is nice. So, are there any other countries that I can declare war upon? I mean, of course there are. Of course. I'm going to try to make my way up the American continent now that I have achieved victory over Brazil. I'm going to begin that by invading Peru. Did I do anything? Of course not. I just felt like it, okay? I just felt like it. Alright. Yep, Peru. Do they have any resources? They have rare matte here and some oil. Yeah, I'd say that's a valid reason to attack another country for no reason. So we're going to do just that. Okay, naval repair logistics, cool. Cool beans. So what I think I need to do is to perhaps build more infantry divisions to guard the coast at this point. Well, I have a few coasts here that I have acquired due to the war, and I'm going to have to do something about them. So the doing stuff about them that I'm talking about is building more coastal guard units. So since Peru does not have any real independence guarantees from other countries, I'm just going to fight them as it is. As you see here, I just declared a little skirmish upon them, and they very likely are not going to last long. Does that mean I'm invincible? Heck no, I'm just bullying a weaker country because I finally became strong enough to do so. Also, I need to keep up my wartime bonus for as long as possible because I want to become stronger manpower wise. Basically, during war in Kaiserreich and normal Darkest Tower, your manpower grows at a significantly bigger rate. Here it has doubled, so I gain twice the manpower every day. I would love to keep that modifier for as long as possible. We're also slowly knocking our descent down, so that's nice. What I also think of doing as a joke, I suppose, of sorts, is to make Chile's coastline much longer. Oh, Ecuador. Wanted just a little bit of this. Did they not have a war in our timeline during World War II over something? I don't quite remember the details, but I remember it happening. So let's get 1938 repair now. What I think a very 6D chess move right now would be if I went left wing. Why would I go left wing as La Plata if I just beat up my syndicalist neighbors to the north? To enlist women, so I get more manpower per day, of course. In Kaiserreich it's very important to play the manpower game, as I have said already, and I'm going to try to play it to my biggest ability, because I want to be as powerful as possible as La Plata. Plus I can just, you know, reverse my politics as time goes on, because Darkest Tower, a hot surviving game, allows you to do that. So it's an amazing game, just for that. Also, the Brazilians are probably going to walk through Chile and make it so that the provinces flip to them, which I do not want to happen at all. Okay, wait a second, you're gonna win here. Can we just take their capital, like, just waltz up here and walk into it after, of course, breaking their units. Also, I can finally invest into national research, so let's do that. Oh, epic. I can smell myself getting stronger. Alright, so we are making an... You wanna give up already, huh? Well, I don't mind, but let me defeat you first for a total victory. Alright, a new little cavalry army here has been not constructed, but trained up. So yeah, I think I'm going to start going wing in this playthrough. Because the manpower that I also desperately need lies in that for now. Since as I think that there are no other ways for me to get any more bonuses from that for the growth of this very important resource, quote unquote. Women's organizations donate material to the army. The women's organizations have held tea parties and donated a large amount of valuable goods for use by the army. This gift has enabled the army to replenish its supply stocks. Stockpile supplies changed by 200% of daily max income. That'll keep the war industry running for a few minutes, I suppose so. Thank you, m'ladies. Tips Fedora. Oh, we have broken them in Lima, which is very, very important for our war effort, of course. Let's see here. Alright, I gained a blueprint for improved light tank, and excellent, I can start converting my cavalry into tanks, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. I want to research medium tanks first, and then you, Ecuador! You stole them from right under my nose! Man, light infantry is so fast. Holy crap. Okay. As promised, Arequipa. Let's make a long Chile in this, because I want that to happen. So who knew that infantry walking by foot are probably not the fastest units around? Okay, wait. Provinces Arequipa. There we go. Chile has got longer. Beautiful. And Ecuador is allied with Colombia. Well, let's teach them a lesson so they won't steal land from right under my nose. I totally legitimately conquered on my own without the help of anyone else. Right, they can just go here to the northern guard. Oh yeah, I also have 6 cavalry divisions here, of course. I better use them since they are here. And speaking of tanks, I can start researching 1939 tanks soon. Well, right now even. So let's commit to that. Also, I could build some more industry here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 5. There we go. Some more industry for my troubles. So that's very nice. I mean, I was a bit inaccurate, I guess. There is a way to get manpower growth, and that's from technology, but 2% manpower growth is not a lot. I mean, it's better than nothing, of course, but there are far more ways to work around that. Okay, Bulgaria. Iron Guard Romania. That was quite expected, even if I do say so myself. How's Europe looking? Well, it looks like France is being penetrated here by Germany in this general vicinity, and they're about to get encircled in mountains. So that is what it is. And Bulgaria became a puppet of Romania. Romania took these 2 Greek provinces, which make the borders a bit weird. Russia still has not won their friggin' civil war against the Reds. They just have to push into one province. And looks like Turkestan is holding their own against the Russians. Oh, Europe is a mess here. But enough about that. Let's keep reshaping South America to be our little, I guess, base of operations, where we truly are the dominant power on this continent, without anyone questioning it. Alright, my troops have arrived, and let's... Yeah, Colombia is gonna fight in a war against me. Oh, I didn't even need to move troops here, oops. But who cares about that? I'm just going to destroy them completely now. Give me some time. Alright, excellent. So let's support our attack here. I mean, I could be min-maxing here, of course, but I just don't quite feel like it. The enemy here is not that strong where I have to really put in a lot of sweat into this campaign. However, Tife, Sun... I thought they could break into here and cause trouble, but luckily that is not a valid concern from my side, so that's very nice, in my opinion. It's like garrison divisions here into Tarapoto. Let's just destroy it. Well, it has not been reinforced quite yet. Garrison divisions really are a waste of time sometimes. But, I mean, there are cases where they're extremely useful, but here is just a waste of manpower and just a gift to me of increasing my KDA ratio more than anything. Come on, Lima is gonna be taken soon. They are really true. September, that's gonna take a while. Holy crap. Yeah, fighting in the South American mountains probably isn't the most fun experience one could have. But hey, I made my bed, so I'm about to lay in it. Gonna take me some time to acquire that oh, what? 12 divisions. They really want to defend that province there. Well, to be fair, also I could build some artillery brigades to make my units more effective and conserve manpower by spending manpower. Yes, I spend manpower to conserve the manpower. Truly a new and innovative way of playing the game. So it's probably taking a forever to retreat because the distance between provinces is colossal. Oh boy, 500 and 600 plus kilometers. That is quite the distance indeed. So those 10 unit stack that we are broken there, it's gonna retreat for quite a while, and I'll take that province before they know what hit them. And what hit them will be a lot of troops from La Plata. So I think I'm going to take Lima here and then end the episode. It's been quite a nice episode. We have defeated our neighbors, started a war with an innocent country, and, you know, expanded in many directions. Oh, and made border war as well here in Brazil. That's always nice to watch. Oh, come on, just take this province. It should not be this difficult. No, they reinforce memeing it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm still gonna break you apart here. Oh boy. Yep, they are reinforcing that province with everything they have. Oh, come on. No. Not Lima. I mean, to be fair, maybe yes, Lima. Because if they aren't careful, I could encircle them. Perhaps something like this. Yes. But that's going to be for another episode, so write in the comments if you think that this encirclement is definitely going to work out. But until then, goodbye everyone. I'll see everyone whatever else I plan on doing, and I hope you enjoyed the video.